wanna rub on my body, but she know that I got a bitch. She don't really care, she fuckin' for fun. She told me that she want a kid. I told her bitch no, I just wanna fuck. Then I'm leaving, can't stay. Folks got a Glock, he shoot it like Ray Ray. Yeah, you know he gon' spray. Glock, target practice, we don't miss, so bitch, watch what you saying.
The heavy hitters are back. Throw your H's up. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Amity.
I'm your boy Bobby Lashley.
Man, yeah, you lost a lot of weight.
And shrunk a few inches.
But nonetheless, we got a special.
I didn't know Bobby Lashley started a whole rap career.
We got a special video.
What you looking at? It is special.
AEW 2024. How will it? You know, we gonna just let y'all know in our personal opinions how we feel AEW gonna be in 2024. You know, 2023 was a up and down year for them. You know, they had moments, but they had downfalls. So let's talk about 2024. It's coming. We gonna let the AEW
Superfan
mastermind start off. Well, how he feel the company gonna prosper in the new year.
Yeah, you know, we go on payroll, so I feel like you should know more about this stuff than we do.
If only they had a little picture of me and then had the thing where Amity's hashtag all lead, that would be cool.
Yeah.
But that's a fantasy. Nonetheless, I think 2024, I feel like it'll honestly start, it'll start off in February. January sometimes is always slow. February, obviously, that's when Will Ospreay's done in New Japan. He'll come over to AEW, and I think that'll be one of the things that boost numbers, that boost ratings, because he is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of athlete. Ooh. Even though this guy over here claims that there's about 12 of them in that company.
There is.
Even though there's only one Will Ospreay, in my opinion. I feel like they'll also probably they'll do Ospreay and Kenny like at least 2 more times.
Oh my god!
Because you know Dave Meltzer said that was like one of the best matches.
Dave Meltzer is an idiot.
You talking about me on payroll? He damn near on payroll.
He is on payroll. He give 5-star matches to El Hijo del Vikingo.
Who was recently in Impact, like recently.
Good.
What else? I feel like Double or Nothing. It's always a big show for them. Mm-hmm. So I see them doing pretty good for that. I feel like the one thing that worries me is I don't know how Revolution will go, because that is Sting's retirement match. So I don't know if people are going to be very receptive of it, or are going to be in that Roman treatment where they're like, I could care less, that's where I'm wondering where it's going to go.
Should have retired 10 years ago.
All in, I feel like we'll do better numbers than it did this year, because people always like to turn into the continuation. And I feel like that'll put them over. I feel like Forbidden Door always does good, in my opinion. They've never had a bad match, in my opinion.
I would beg to differ.
All Out, I easily see that returning back to Chicago again. That's a no-brainer. And overall, like I said, I see a bright future for a lot of the stars. We'll also go in with a new championship going into the year.
Another one?
It is like a ROH title.
No, it's it's basically AEW's version of I think it was called like the AEW like Continental Championship or something like that, or something.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the last thing AEW needed in 2024 was another title.
So I think that would do them good going into the new year, new title, new signees finally coming back into the company. And I see a lot of, like, a good future for a lot of stars. I feel like maybe Swerve Strickland gets a hold of the title and does something with it.
I could see it.
A lot of people are pushing for him to do it, and maybe Jay White gets the push he wants, Andrade gets his push.
I think it's over with for Jay White. They buried him.
I see it just being I see it overall being a good year. The only thing we're unsure of is will they still be with Warner Brothers? I still think they will be. I don't think they're going anywhere. But that's just my opinion. I already know Brown are going to take this seriously. I already know. And
the Discovery Channel might be nice for them though. The Travel Channel maybe.
I'm real more curious on how MJF will be without the title going into 2024. Like,
It's funny, he's not gonna have the title in 2024. He ain't gonna be in the company in 2024.
That's crazy.
so I'm curious to see what he does when Adam Cole comes back. I'm pretty sure they'll build towards that. And I see. So basically, what I'm saying is, I see it being a good year. I just see that they just have a lot of injuries they got to get through right now and everything else. And now they're past the whole like Punk being gone layover thing. So now they can focus on what they're supposed to be doing.
Man, I see them doing. I see the Devil storyline being potentially one of their best storylines in a long time. So I say that's a good signal for them for the new year. I feel like they should reveal it.
You know what I thought it was the
Sometime
devil every
soon.
time I saw that?
You thought it was CM Punk?
No, I'm thinking like now it's like Dolph Ziggler and he does that like, it should have been me or something. Like the same thing he did a couple years ago.
I'm actually not against Dolph being a devil. It's just hopefully if he is, because I know the talent ability that Dolph still have at 40 years old. That
Damn,
WWE,
Dolph 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 40. He just don't age.
That WWE
He don't
didn't
look
show
40.
us.
He's been around since like 06.
Yeah, so I know if Dolph got the right type of, he can work with anything that's given to him. So if he can do that, that'd be good. Money wise, I think they gonna be decent. They just gotta,
Stop overpaying people like WCW.
They definitely gotta start paying people in the right frame. Like it gotta be reasonable pay.
Shawn Michaels.
Because even though you giving away a lot of money, like you say, you losing bread in the process. So it's like,
I want to see Sky Blue win the women's title in 2024. I think she deserves it.
Personal note, I wouldn't mind seeing her walking around with the title just to, see buns. But
It's the AEW women's title, not the AEW buns title.
yeah, it should be the buns titles. Nonetheless, I see
and then what,
I
have butt
got
cheeks on
stuff
the
to say.
title?
I got stuff to say.
Saying that what? They have butt cheeks on the title?
Yeah, sky blue and printed.
Decent.
Yeah, sky blue and printed.
I actually see AEW kind of just I don't see like an uptick in anything now. They haven't proven that to me that they would go up. They're going back to Wembley. That'd be good for them. They'll have a lot of people.
You saw potential in AEW.
I did, and they butchered it. So now I don't really see it.
But at one point, you was invested in their product.
I was in the beginning.
Which means that they had a little bit of your eye at
A little
some
bit,
point.
yeah, at some point in the beginning. The first 2 episodes were kind of slight. I'm like, damn.
Which means you can come back.
I mean, yeah, they just got to have a compelling story, have compelling characters. I don't give a damn about dream matches. Give me stories, and and hire a real booker. It's not hard. I don't think it's hard.
So that's really all you got about AEW, basically.
So in 2024,
I mean, he should be happy right now. There's not a single member of the Elite on television.
and that's probably why their ratings probably going up.
Because Kenny's out with diverticulitis, the Bucks are taking a break, and Hangman was assaulted just recently by the Devil and his group, so they'll be out for a while. So for a few weeks, you will not see a single member of the Elite on television.
That's actually a good thing.
Actually, the Bucks haven't been seen on television since Full Gear.
Good.
Yeah.
Great.
Them young bucks, man.
Because all they gonna do is run your viewers off anyway.
Matt and Nick.
So, I think in 2024, I do see an uptick though. I don't see them losing 34 million, maybe 20 million. So I think like that AEW should just probably go to YouTube and
Bro, do they got videos on YouTube?
I'm talking about how they hold shows or something. Don't even just be on TV. Just go on YouTube with it. Have the shows on YouTube. Your hour
That's
and a half.
incredible.
He's
So,
trying to treat it like AEW Dark, where it's just on YouTube.
He said that's incredible.
So more death matches, more spot fest. I think it's
They
gonna
don't
be,
do as many death matches as you really think.
and I think they're gonna keep their same 800,000 people who watch it every week.
Well,
Do I
like I
see?
said, I see them moving up. Like, I see it getting better.
I hope I'm wrong.
I gotta tune more in fully, but I
You
can see.
you see them hiring a real booker?
Nah, I
Oh,
see Tony figuring it out. He can figure it out, man.
Okay. It's been 4 years. He hasn't really
He
figured
can
much out.
figure it
yet.
out. You know, I feel like everybody got to figure it out in their own time. You know, Vince took the time Vince needed. He went crazy.
3 years.
Tony Khan need more time. That's it. You know, as I said, Vince had.
You know, he can just hire somebody to do all this stuff.
I mean, he can, but you know, he could do it himself, DIY.
Be Ted Turner. Don't be Tony Khan.
I mean, Ted Turner didn't do nothing but like
But fund it. Yeah, he put them bread down, and he had Eric Bischoff running it, and they were killing it for 83 weeks.
But Tony, he want to be involved.
You don't need. Hey, look.
Okay, you can't sit here and say that an owner can't be involved. Look at how many abysmal stories we got from Vince.
We talking about him being in the story?
No, like him making stories.
Of course, yeah. Some of them were terrible. A lot of them were terrible. But
So
people
that-
still
so
watch.
Like, don't
That
get me
happens.
started with Roman
That
and Baron
happens.
Corbin with the dog.
It happened.
It
Vince got a plethora of.
Yeah, we can.
stories.
Even in his heyday with the Attitude Era, he did a lot of.
It
He had
happens.
Trish Stratus barking like a dog.
It happens.
Goofy,
He
People
did.
watch because
Yeah.
that was the only thing to watch at that point.
bro.
Now you got an alternative.
Yeah,
You know?
And I think that's kind of where AEW struggles because yes, it's an alternative, but you got to realize how many people are stuck in one direction with one company.
You know, it be like that too. You know, some people just
You have
like
got-
what they like, where they don't want to watch anything new or different.
You have these diehard fans that don't want to make the switch, and because there are some out there like there's me, there's my buddy I told you about. Like we watch all kinds of wrestling, and we watch both, and we can judge them both fairly. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that everything AEW does is perfect.
No,
It's not. I'm not gonna sit here and say that everything WWE does is perfect.
no,
I'm not gonna sit here and say that any promotion is completely perfect.
it's never happened. You know, WCW had RoboCop do some stuff back in the day.
I got a story about that, but that'll be an off-camera story.
It's a lot of things.
But yeah, man. So look, let us know what y'all believe. How y'all feel AEW gonna do in the new year, man? It's 2024 should be a massive year for wrestling. A lot of big stuff gonna be happening.
Hopefully they make some money this year. I hope they make some money though.
They gonna make some money, man.
Nah, they didn't do it this year.
Yeah.
And they sold 81,000 tickets in London.
You know, big shows. I feel like the pay-per-view is going to be a lot better for them in 2024 as well. Adding more, you know, for their fan base.
Yeah, they fan base.
They just
Not
gotta, just don't stuff matches on that just because you want everybody on the card.
write a show that everybody can get into. Old, young, indie fans.
Nah, you don't need 13 matches of pay-per-view.
No,
But just
no.
make sure, you know, I'll be...
A 2 hour pay-per-view, 3 hour pay-per-view, cool. Perfect.
But yeah, man, that's it we got for AEW. Drop in the comment, like the video, subscribe, bro. It's 500. Y'all already know. I'm your boy, Morrow.
And your boy Emily.
Money making, yeah, we out.